Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be about how you can do DIY enamel dots using your glue gun and some fingernail polish. My friend Tina over at Happy Mail, she asked me to do a process video and was interested on showing her how to do this version of making enamel dots. Most every single crafter has a glue gun and glue sticks, and we probably all have at least one or two different types of fingernail polish on hand. So this is something that you can do just with what you have, and you don't have to go out to the store to get any of these supplies. So what I'm doing here, it's kind of hard to see because the glue is clear at this moment because it's still hot, and the paper is white. But what I'm doing is I'm going through with my glue gun and I'm just making different sized glue dots, and I am kind of twirling. Once I get the glue dot to the size that I'd like it, I kind of twirl it around and let the little dangly glue drop into the center of them glue dots. Don't worry guys, it will flatten out to where there's not like a little tip hanging off of your glue dot. But it prevents you, the little swirly action is important because it prevents the little, what we call glue strings that come along with using a glue gun. And I actually use that method with every single project just about that I use a glue gun. I always do that twirling motion. Not to say that it gets rid of all of the little glue hair strings, but it does prevent a lot of it. And I'm just going through here. Oh, and another thing is very important that you use parchment paper. If you try to use wax paper, the glue dots will stick to it and it won't lift up. Parchment paper is the only paper that I have found to where once the glue dot is dried, it literally starts sliding off the paper and it lifts up fairly easily. And the good thing about using this system instead of just melting down pony beads is that you can make your enamel dots the size that you want them to be. You can make really big ones, you can make small ones, you can make ginormous ones down to micro-sized ones. It all just depends on how much time and how much patience you want to put into making them. But it does save a ton of money. I don't know if anybody's ever gone to the store and bought enamel dots, but it saves a ton of, they're expensive, and this saves a ton of money. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going through and I'm just going to start painting these dots whatever color I feel like it, as you can see. Now you kind of want to make sure that you get all around the edges, and it's best to, I'm messy, and so this is the reason why I do it this way, just because I'm messy. I don't like perfection. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But if you take more time with painting your glue dots, they will dry faster and you won't have to wait so long for them to dry. The glue drop and the hot glue drops themselves, they dry really fast. It's the nail polish that takes a while for it to dry. Now, if you have a nail polish on hand that's like the fast acting dry stuff, it'll probably take a little bit less time, but the more nail polish you use, the longer it's going to take to dry. We know that just by painting our fingernails, and it's not any different in this situation here. You want to use the least amount of nail polish that you can, although I'm not doing a very good job of that. Again, like I said, I'm a pretty messy person. When it comes to my crafting, I see imperfection all the time in things, and I prefer it that way because all the little imperfections really make up our perfections in the long run. And that's in crafting, I think, and as well as in real life too. So here I am, you can see I'm just painting along, and I just chose a whole bunch of different colors, and they are different styles as well, different types of nail polish. I have used all types of nail polish, And I do believe that this method would work with acrylic paint as well. Like I said, it's all about, there's really nothing to making these. It's just the amount of time and effort that you want to put into it as to, and how many you want to make at one time. The thing that I love about making these dots is that I can kind of choose colors that you don't necessarily find in perler beads or in pony beads. Like that color I'm painting on right now, like that would look stunning on a shabby chic project. Because you just don't find those types of coral colors in beads like that. Or at least in my area, I have not been able to find them in those types of colors. And the reason why I started doing enamel dots this way is because I have a hard time finding enamel dots in general. So I thought to myself, how can I make these enamel dots to where I have some sort of option? Because I couldn't even find the ones that you buy at the store and put on projects. So I tried this first, and then I started melting down pony beads. The pony bead method I prefer a little bit better because with my busy lifestyle, I can pop them into the oven for 10 minutes and we're good to go. And it makes a ton at one time. Here you have to really take some time and energy into the amount of dots you're going to want to make. If you have enough time to make them, then you got to let them dry. I suggest letting them dry for an hour or so. And then I like to spray over the top of mine with the clear coat, as you can see there in the corner of this video. You can buy it at Walmart or any other hardware store, and it just kind of seals that fingernail polish to the glue dot itself, and it allows it to dry a little bit faster because that clear coat right there dries pretty quickly. And it gives it a nice little shine to it. Not that the fingernail polish doesn't have any shine, it just gives it a little bit more shine. And that's basically it. There's really nothing else to it. I'm going to show you here in just a second. I'm going to spray paint or paint over these with the clear coat. And here I am, I'm going to shake it up. I use this clear coat on a lot of projects. If it has anything to do with paint or Mod Podge, even I clear coat over the top of Mod Podge. I seal stuff with it. And there it is, one little dot, and it's dry. I don't pick up all of these dots in this video because I'm still waiting for some of them to dry, as you can see. But that's basically it. I hope this video helps. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, give it a like. I'll see you guys the next time.